प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी ने राष्ट्रपति भवन में आयोजित हो रहे राजाजी उत्सव के अवसर पर अपना विशेष संदेश दिया है। केंद्रीय संस्कृति एवं पर्यटन मंत्री श्री गजेंद्र सिंह शेखावत जी से मेरा विनम्र निवेदन है कि वे माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी का ये संदेश हमारे बीच रखें।
राष्ट्रपति भवन में आयोजित राजाजी उत्सव के इस गरिमामयी कार्यक्रम में जो चक्रवर्ती राजगोपालाचार्य जी के जीवन व्रत और विरासत के स्मृति वर्ष के क्रम में आज यहां मनाया जा रहा है, हम सब के बीच में मंच पर उपस्थित देश की सम्मानित राष्ट्रपति श्रद्धेय द्रौपदी मुर्मू जी, हम सब के बीच में उपस्थित सम्मानित उपराष्ट्रपति जी, सम्मानित शिक्षा मंत्री धर्मेंद्र प्रधान जी, मंच पर उपस्थित आदरणीय राज्य मंत्री मुरुगन जी, सभागार में उपस्थित राज्यसभा के सम्मानित उपसभापति आदरणीय हरबंस जी, अन्य सम्मानित मंत्रीगण, श्रद्धेय राजाजी के उपस्थित परिवारजन, देवियों, सज्जनों, पत्रकार मित्रों, मुझे माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के संदेश को आप सबके सामने पढ़ने का निर्देश हुआ है। मैं माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का संदेश आप सबके सामने प्रस्तुत करता हूं। प्रधानमंत्री, प्राइम मिनिस्टर मैसेज। द अनवीलिंग ऑफ द बस्ट ऑफ श्री चक्रवर्ती राजगोपालाचारी जी, वाइडली नोन एज राजाजी, at the historic central courtyard of Rashtrapati Bhavan by the Honorable President is a movement of pride for the people of India. This occasion and the celebration of Rajaji Utsav honor the memory of one of India's important nation builders. The celebration, including a book and panel exhibition, film screening, and other cultural performances that are part of the Rajaji Utsav, are a great tribute to a towering leader. Rajaji, a leader of great courage and conviction, was at the forefront of the freedom struggle. He was also a scholarly writer with a deep knowledge of Indian culture and scriptures. As the first and only Indian Governor General of independent India, he provided leadership and stability to our newly independent nation during an important transition period. The close relationship that Rajaji shared with Mahatma Gandhi, marked by deep mutual trust and friendship, is well known. Therefore, it is fitting that Rajaji's bust is being installed right opposite the statue of Mahatma Gandhi. Further, the fact that Rajaji's bust will be positioned where Edwin Lutyens' bust used to stand, it is a crucial detail, making it an important act of mental decolonization. Post-independence, Rajaji was a fervent advocate of economic freedom for our people. He believed in the innate ability of every Indian to write his or her own destiny, free from the interference of the license permit quota Raj, which was nothing but the continuation of a mindset of controlling people. Therefore, every act that frees our nation from a colonial approach, economically, culturally, or mentally, is a tribute to leaders like Rajaji. The Honorable President herself embodies the spirit of Indian democracy, rising from humble beginnings to the highest constitutional office of the land, through perseverance, integrity, and deeply rooted Indian values. Under her leadership, Rashtrapati Bhavan has taken many laudable initiatives to ensure that the residents of India's first citizen reflect the soul of the nation and not the shadow of its colonial past. The inauguration of the Paramveer Chakra Dirgha, it is a powerful statement that honors the courage and sacrifices of the nation's greatest heroes. In the very space where portraits of British military officials once existed, today the portraits of all Paramveer Chakra awardees adorn Rashtrapati Bhavan. This is decolonization and civilizational correction. It replaces the memory of imperial authority with the memory of Indian courage. It tells future generations that the highest honor in this land belongs not to those who colonized India, but to those who defended the nation's sovereignty. The establishment of the Granth Kutir carries a similar spirit. India's linguistic diversity and heritage are some of its greatest strengths, housing thousands of books in our languages, including Tamil, Sanskrit, Kannada, Telugu, Malayalam, Oriya, Marathi, Pali, Prakrit, Assamese, and Bengali. It showcases the richness of India's languages and their literature. It upholds the vision of Ek Bharat, Shrestha Bharat. Further, the inclusion of many manuscripts in the Granth Kutir brings alive India's knowledge traditions as living streams of wisdom. It is also in alignment with the vision of the Jnana Bharatam mission, which aims to preserve, digitize, and celebrate India's intellectual heritage. Civilizational self-confidence is being built by using modern innovation to celebrate ancient heritage. The replacement of colonial era paintings and artifacts with works rooted in India's own artistic traditions is a noteworthy step. Sovereignty is not only important in political and economic spheres, but it is also crucial in cultural spaces. This ensures that when citizens walk through these halls, they see their art, their creativity, and their cultural imagination being celebrated in Rashtrapati Bhavan. The reimagining of banquets and at-home ceremonies to reflect India's diverse ethos in culture and cuisine similarly strengthens democratic belongings. It signals that the Republic honors every region and every tradition. The remaining of spaces such as Ganatantra Mandap, Ashok Mandap, and Amrit Udyan furthers this transformation. These are not cosmetic changes. They reiterate that the nomenclature of language of our institutions must arise from our own civilizational vocabulary. Today, Rashtrapati Bhavan stands not as a seat of power, but as a visible embodiment of democratic self-confidence rooted in Indian civilization. Initiatives such as the Rajaji Utsav and the unveiling of bust of Shri C. Rajagopalachari ji reinforce this direction. They honor leaders who shape the nation and remind us that freedom is sustained by celebrating their memory. In this way, each of these steps taken at Rashtrapati Bhavan is not just administrative or symbolic, but also substantive. Together, they signal that India's democracy is not only politically independent, but also culturally self-assured, historically conscious, and anchored in our timeless values. As we move towards creating a Viksit Bharat 2047, I am sure that the Panch Pran, our five-fold path, resolving to build an inclusive and developed India, shedding the colonial mindset, taking pride in our heritage, strengthening unity, and fulfilling our duties, will continue to guide us. Narendra Modi, New Delhi, Fagun 3 शक संवत 1947 22 फरवरी 2026।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद मंत्री महोदय। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री